Hey tubers, Bart coming at you. Mail day, last mail day in this spot. Movers come next week, so watch out. And obviously when you're about to move, you don't buy a whole lot of stuff unless you get there real quick, because it may just end up in your mailbox and you'll be somewhere else. But I got a good little stack here to show off. Excited about this one. It's in good shape. This is a 97 Finest embossed, the silver one. Basically your bronze, silver, and gold were all numbered as if they were in the main set, and then they had refractors and embossed versions. Embossed means that there's a raised surface and therefore an indented back in order to make that effect. A little tougher to see in some of the listings. The best ways I've found is to, if they have a picture of the back, you can see shadows off the indents better than you can see if the surface is raised. But pretty excited about the good condition on that one. I have that refractor and I have that base one slabbed up already. So I'll need that embossed, and then maybe someday find the embossed refractor, and that'll be a win. Picked up this 88, 1,000 Yard Club Roger Craig, mint 9. Nothing crazy here by any means, but was on the watch list forever, and in my last sub, I got 3 out of the 4 final cards I needed for his Master Top set in there, and so this was that final card. And I had never found a version or one in a condition that I was willing to send in for grading. So with one left, I'm gonna drop 19 bucks on a slabbed mint 9 to make sure that I get it, and then not to have to wait a year and a half until I get one back on my own. That'd be a lesser grade. Also picked this up, 2005 Ryan Zimmerman, first draft pick of the Nationals, still on team, still doing well, still contributing. This is a bonus draft pick from the factory set. Nothing crazy in a mint 9. I didn't even really know it existed too much, and for a $9 bid on that auction, I took it, and so pretty excited about that. I don't have a ton of these old Nationals and stuff, not that they're real old by any means, but I've checked myself on how much I'm gonna go and backtrack and pick those things up. Still gotta keep the PC not from getting too crazy on me. I went all in on Harper, and that it blew up on me. So try not to get crazy, but Zimmerman being Mr. National, basically, you can't not pick certain ones up. One more of these, or I guess I got a stack that go together there, but 94 SP, 127 touchdowns there. I've got a ton of these in raw, but I never found one myself that I was willing to sub. They just weren't in good enough condition, and I was not willing to get anything less than a 9 or a 10 on this card, just because it was something that I definitely needed in the PC. So I've had one kind of in a magnetic or something else for a long time because it wasn't in good enough condition, but I still liked having it and sometimes displaying it. So super happy with that. That's pretty low pop. I want to say that's like pop 5 or 6, and there's none higher. So I'm not the only one that's found condition problems with that. And then this next stack, I got him in about a week or so ago from BRoth6. He got a sub in, and hey, those are all cards that I'm going to pick up at some point. Why not buy them off of somebody I know, somebody that contributes to the hobby, as opposed to, some schmuck on eBay. So, we'll see if I ever upgrade this. I just might, but I was happy to get this anyway. PSA 7 Iverson of his flagship Topps rookie. And maybe that talks me out of getting it and upgrading it, and I spend that money elsewhere too, so that works. But definitely wanted that. Used to have this card in a PSA 10, and I sold it probably last February or something like that, in February of 20. So right as random things started taking off, the first couple cards that started taking off were LeBrons, the Peyton Mannings, a little Drew Brees, and stuff like that. And when I saw those starting to take off, not knowing that everything was going to go nuts, I was like, oh, well, I could sell off a couple of things and get some Hall of Fame rookies and stuff off of it. So that's what I did. But it's definitely a card I wanted in the PC in general. because I saw also sold his SP Authentic rookie for quite a good profit there. So I still am. I'm a big time Peyton fan, so I definitely wanted, some more representation in my collection. I got a fair number of his, maybe a dozen or so slab, but I still like to pick them up from time to time. Always been wanting to start kind of doing side PC number 1273 here, and that's the rated rookies. So I got about 8 of them from the old baseball, but they brought these back around 2010-ish, I want to say. And there's not too many of guys that you would want in those years, but there's a fair number. And I if nothing else, I want to get them, a couple each year and just build on it, kind of like I'm doing the All-Star Cups and All-Star Trophies for Topps Baseball. So I picked up the Kyler Murray off of him in a mint 9, as well as the Deshaun Watson. Both of those are regular Donruss, not the optic. I think for display purposes, the optics, or the Donruss, the flat, paper as you call it. Our football guys don't really call it paper. The baseball guys do, but I just like the flat appearance there a little bit better. And some of them have better pictures, I think, on Donruss than they do on optic as well. So happy to kind of start that modern rated rookie collection, and those will look nice against some of the older ones as well. So shout out to BRoth6 for hooking that up. But that's what I got for you. Just a little fast and furious, some card update, a little slabbage. And that's it. Happy Monday. Let's tackle the rest of the week. And until next time, whenever that might be. Later.